Good evening and welcome to Ultimate Dirt TV. Tonight, it's the Sidewise Designs, the California Lightning Sprint Car Esports League here at Cedar Lake, the Wing 360 Sprint Cars. In just a few moments time, about a minute 20 seconds, we'll be going into the Extreme Muffler Qualifying here tonight. In attendance, you got Corey Day, the youngest USAC winner, in attendance, along with the 2021 Turkey Night Sprint Car Champion AJ Bender. So, practice is winding up. We're fixing to go into qualifying just a few minutes time. As it looks, we got right about 25 sprint cars on hand in the 360 sprint cars. Braden Cheramont is so far quickest with James Turnbull and Eric Greco. Grant Sexton and Corey Day, your top five. All right. Your Triple X chassis hot laps are complete. We're fixing to move into the Extreme Muffler Qualified. On the track, car number 20, it's Aiden Welch. Aiden Welch, car number 20, the Welch painting machine. We'll take a look at his first time lap, see where he goes. He goes to the top of the board with a 12.236. And now James Turnbull is up to the top. AJ Bender in car number 21. Your 2021 Turkey Night Sprint Car Champion. He goes 10th quickest now on the board. Car number 41, the youngest USAC driver, or winning driver. It's Corey Day. Corey Day on the track, car number 41. He goes 5th quickest. Joey Lehman and car number 16 out on the track. The House of Speed Machine. He goes 3rd quickest. Actually, he goes quick time. Davin Mayo on the track, car number 71, Davin Mayo. See where he ends up 9th quickest. Next on track, car number 25, that's David Gasper. David Gasper, car number 25 on the track. He goes 9th quickest. Seth Kramer, Ed Jordan Bomber there are left to qualify. Coming up next is be your CSI Heat Race number 1. Before that, let's go ahead and look at your qualifying results on the board. Joey Lingren, James Turnbull, Aiton Grease, Grant Sexton, Eric Greco, and then you got Corey Day, Joey Ancona, and then you got Braden Chermont, David Gaspard, and Devin Mayo, your top 10. Here is your CSI Heat Race number 1 starting grid. And on the pole is Benjamin Sings. And to his outside, David Gasper in the 25. Row number 2 on the inside is Eric Rico and Joey Lingren, who was your quick qualifier tonight. Row number 3, AJ Bender, car number 21, and Chad Ragsdale to his outside. And rounding out your field is Seth Kramer. Eight laps the distance. In your CSI Heat Race number 1. Green flag in the air. Into turn number 1 there. You look at the 13. That's Benjamin. He takes the early race lead. 16, Joey Lingren. In that second spot. He goes to the high side. Out of turn number 4. Down the front straightaway. Giving Joey your new race leader. Joey started to pull away from the field. Look at Benjamin. Oh, Benjamin. We got 3 cars upside down. But AJ Bender in second place in the 21 as Seth Kramer in third. The caution now coming out. Let's take a look at this. Chad Ragsdale involved, Benjamin involved, David Gasper. Those 2 drivers just collide on the back straightaway, and then the 83 gets involved in it, in the piece of the action. Joey Lingren, your race leader, AJ Bender, Seth Kramer, and David Gasper. Your top 4, the 4 cars left on the track. All right, lights are going out. We're going to let him loose out of turn number 4. Green flag is in the air. Joey starting to pull away from AJ Bender, your 2021 Turkey Night Sprint Car Champion. AJ looks to the bottom there, out of turn number 4, down the front straightaway. We're 4 laps in the books, 4 laps to go. Joey, your quick qualifier tonight, way out up front, ripping the lip out of turn number 4, down the front straightaway. He is pulled away. AJ working that bottom groove. Then you got Seth Kramer working the top shelf there. I'm sorry, he's working the bottom shelf. 2 laps to go for Joey Lingren in the 16 machine. White flag in air, 1 more lap to go for Joey, AJ Bender, and Seth Kramer, your top 3. Chad Ragsdale in 4th, Eric Greco, David Gasper, and Benjamin Sings in 7th. Checker flag comes out for Joey Lingren. Second place given to AJ Bender and Seth Kramer. We'll take a look at your official results on the board. Joey Lingren, AJ Bender, Seth Kramer, Chad Ragsdale, Eric Greco, yeah, David Gasper, and Benjamin Sains round out your field. Here is your MPI Heat Race number 2. Jarrett Kramer on the pole and Devin Mayo to his outside. Row number 3. He's the youngest USAC winner. It's Corey Day and James Turnbull, the second to his outside. Then you got Owen Shaw and Trevor Ballou rounding out your field. Lights are out. We're going to let him loose out of turn number 4. Another 8 laps. The California Lightning Sprints Esports League. Peace truck is advancing forward. Green flag fixing to wave in the air. We're racing for heat race number 2. The MPI heat race number 2. Look at Corey Day looking to the bottom. Devin Mayo on the top there. They're side by side out of turn number 4. At the line, giving it to Devin Mayo to the point. Oh, Mayo and Corey Day, they made contact there. Corey Day bringing out the caution. The 41, he goes up, he slides up a little bit. There makes contact with Mayo, and he collects the inside wall. Devin Mayo, your race leader, that 71 machine. James Turnbull, the second in second place. Jarrett Kramer, Trevor Ballou, Owen Shaw, and Corey Day round out your field. We're MPI Heat Race number 2. Devin Mayo, your race leader, that's 71. Lights are out. We're going to let him back loose out of turn number 4. Green flag back in the air. Devin Mayo gets a good start there. Everybody going to the top. Ripping lip, touching the outside wall. Cedar Lake is treacherous. Look at James, makes a Hail Mary move there. And Mayo back underneath him. As they complete lap number 3, here comes the run that Turnbull has. Turnbull takes the lead into turn number 3. James leads at the halfway mark. Devin Mayo, Trevor Ballou, Corey Day. Just having some bad luck. He's in that 6th spot there. As James Turnbull and Devin Mayo, your top 2. There's Trevor Ballou there in the 88 machine, battling with Jarrett Kramer. 2 laps to go for James Turnbull in the 2 machine. Coming out, turn number 4, the white flags are waiting for James Turnbull. Devin Mayo looking to the bottom there out of 2, cannot make anything happen. Turnbull into turn number 3, coming out of turn number 4. Pick it up, your MPI Heat Race number 3 win. Get up to James Turnbull. Devin Mayo will come home second. Trevor Ballou, Jarrett Kramer, Owen Shaw, and Corey Day round out your field. As your official results there on the screen. Your Hyper Racing Heat Race number 3 will look like this. Dakota Dillon on the front row. To his outside is Rudy Padilla. Row number 2 to the inside is Joey Akana. And then you got Peyton Grease to his outside in a 92. Alexander Harper will start inside row number 3. And Jeremy Queener to his outside. That flagman going to give him the 1 lap to go signal this time. We're going to let him loose for another 8 laps out of turn number 4. That flagman starts the race, and on the restarts is on the leader out of 4. Dakota Dillon and Rudy Padilla is outside. Green flag in the air. Good start for Dakota Dillon. Rudy having some problems there. Dakota is battling with Joey. Joey with a slide job. He takes the lead out of 4. Drag race down to the line. Dakota back underneath him. He'll slide up in front. Take the lead out 2. But here comes Joey. Joey back to the inside. Out of turn number 4. Leading lap number 2. Dakota goes to the high side. He bounces off that wall a little bit. There's Rudy in that 3rd spot. Here comes Peyton Grease in the 92. They're battling side by side. This is for 3rd place. They make a little contact. Peyton up on the wall. Rudy now in that 3rd spot. Alexander Harper and Jeremy Queener in 5th. Meanwhile, this Joey way out in front is halfway down, halfway to go. Dakota Dillon there in 2nd. As they're all ripping the lip there. Except for Joey, he ran the bottom line in turns 1 and 2. Going in turn number 3, he's going to run the slider line out of turn number 4. 2 laps to go for Joey Akana. Dakota Dillon there. There's Rudy Padilla. White flag in the air for Joey Akana. Out of turn number 2 for the final time. Into turn number 3. Pick it up. Your Hyper Racing Heat Race number 3. Joey Akana. Then you got Dakota Dillon, Rudy Padilla, and Alex Harper. And Peyton Grease rounding out your field. Take a look at your official results. Joey Akana, Dakota Dillon, Rudy Padilla, Alexander Harper, Jeremy Queener, and Peyton Grease. Here is your heat race number 4. Your Rod End Supplies heat race number 4. Austin Ruscroft? I might be saying that wrong, but it's close. Aiden Welch will start his outside. Row number 2 to the inside is Braden Cheramont. And then you got Grant Sexton to his outside. Ryan Greco and Jordan Balmer there in row number 3. All right, Jordan Balmer not making a call. It's going to be 5 cars, 8 laps. right in supply. Heat race number 4. Green flag is out. Austin with a good start there. This is Aiden Welch. He goes to the top side. Out of turn number 2. He has a run. He's battling with Braden. Braden to the inside, working the bottom. Here comes Aiden Welch. Oh, a little contact there. Give it to Braden Chermont, your race leader. Having some in that 73 machine. Aiden Welch and Austin Riskoff battling for second there. Grant Sexton there, he's flirting with that outside wall for fourth. And meanwhile, Braden way down in the front over Aiden Welch, Austin, and Grant Sexton. Ryan Greco there and Jordan Bomber rounding out your field. Braden in some technical issues there in that 73 machine, but he's still out front leading. Aiden Welch is closing in on a hurry as we have 2 laps to go. Welch to the hip pocket there. Braden looks to the inside, turns 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway for the final time. Coming out of turn number 4, picking up the win. It's Braden Chermont, Aiden Welch, Austin Ruscroft, and then you got Grant Sexton and Ryan Greco as your official results there are on the board. All right, your LCQ. Eric Greco and Corin Shaw on the front row. Jeremy Queener and Ryan Greco in second. David Gasper in the 25 machine to his outside. Corey Day in the 41. Row number 4, beat Peyton Greaves and Jordan Bomber to his outside. Benjamin Sains rounds out your field. All right, the consolation. 12 laps of distance. I believe this might be your Hoosier West B main. Lights be going out. We'll be letting them loose out of turn number 4. 12 laps of distance. Pace car is in. We're racing out of turn number 4. Eric with a good start there. Cohen almost jumped the start. He had to get off the gas in a hurry. But give it to Eric Greco, your race leader out of turn number 4. Caution already on the track. Take a look. Ryan gets a little tap from Corey Day, and on the side he goes. The California Lightning Sprints Esports League. Lights are out. We're going to greet out turn number 4. Green flag back in the air for Eric. He goes to the top shelf. He leaves Cord and Jeremy behind. Cohen going to the top shelf there. So is Jeremy. Corey Day looking to the bottom. He moves up to third. He's up 3 positions to the start of the race. David Gasper, he's in 4th. Jeremy Queener, he's in 5th. Corey Day looking inside of Cohen. He would take that 2nd spot there. As Cohen falls back to 4th. David Gasper battling with him side by side for that 3rd position. Giving David Gasper out of turn number 2. Meanwhile, up front, Eric is putting on a clinic in this Consolation. Hoosier West, B Main. Corey Day in 2nd. Owen Shaw and David Gasper. They're still battling for 3rd and 4th. Then you got Jeremy Cleaner. Benjamin Saints and Pink Grease there in 7th. There's your race leader, Eric, in the Sidewise Designs machine. And you better watch out because Corey Day's a coming. Owen Shaw was in 3rd, that 88 machine. But Corey Day was quickest with 11.634. And your leader was 11.945. And coming to 2 laps to go. Does Corey Day have anything for Eric Greco? Down the back straightaway. Good run for Corey Day. Day goes to the top shelf. Greco there will take the white flag. He goes to the top. He'll defend his line. Corey Day gives a bump in the rump there. Into turn number 3. Eric makes a little bit of mistake, but he's going to pick up the win. In Hoosier West, B Main. Good battle there for the top 2 spots. Eric Greco, Corey Day, Owen Shaw, David Gasper, Peyton Grease, Jeremy Queener, Benjamin Saints, and you got Ryan Greco, and Jordan Balmer. And they have a 5-minute warm-up. But before we go to the warm-up, let's go ahead and talk about the California Lightning Sprint 2022 Tour, March 19th. CLS Wings there at Tour Raceway. March 25th with the World of Outlaws at Bakersfield Speedway. April the 2nd, the Albright Classic Civil War Non-Wing. As the schedule's there, we're fixing to go to feature race action. Here is your starting lineup for tonight's main event. David Mayo and AJ Bender. Bender, your 2021 Turkey National Champion. Or Turkey Night Sprint Car Champion. Row number 2 is Braden Termont. And then you got Joey Akana there inside, outside the 2nd row. Your 3rd row inside is James Turnbull. And Joey Lindgren will start 3rd. 3rd row outside. Starting 6th. Your 4th row inside is Dakota Dillon and Aiden Welch to his outside, starting 8th. Your 5th row inside is Seth Kramer and Trevor Ballou to his outside in 88 machine. Rudy Padilla and Austin Ruskoff will start 12th. 13th is Chad Ragsdale. Jarrett Kraber to his outside. 15th is Alexander Harper and Grant Sexton. Row number 9, it'd be Eric Greco and Corey Day, the youngest USAC winner. Owen Shaw will roll off 19th with David Gasper. There's your lineup for tonight's 40-lap main event here at Cedar Lake Speedway. Track was worked in a little bit. We should see some good side-by-side action. Coming to the green flag. Good start for Devin Mayo. He goes to the top, immediately in turn number 1. He'll start to pull away from Braden and AJ Bender. Bender, a little contact there. Oh, we got one up in the wall and upside down. Give it 2. Caution out on the racetrack. As you take a look at your replay. James Turnbull there makes a little contact with the 16 of Joey Linger. And they both end up upside down. Devin Mayo, AJ Bender, Braden Sheremont, and then you got Joey Okada and Dakota Dillon. Your top 5, Trevor Ballou, Rudy Padilla, Austin Ruskoff, and then you got Chad Ragsdale and Jarrett Kraber, your top 10. Green flag back in the air. Devin Mayo with a good start there. AJ Bender, he goes to the inside. Out of turn number 2. Joey Okada there. Oh, we got one up and over the wall. That looks like to be Dakota Dillon. But meanwhile, Joey Okada up to second. As your second caution of the night. See that one car flipping off the end over there. Then also Alexander Harper upside down the hard way down the back straightaway. Four laps of the books. Actually, be 4 laps of the books when we take the green flag. Devin Mayo gets a good start. Joey Okada, Braden Terrebonne in that 3rd position. He looks to the inside of Joey Okada. Cannot make anything happen. AJ Bender in that 4th position with Trevor Ballou in the 88 as the top 5. Rudy Padilla there in the 47. In 6th. Meanwhile, Devin Mayo's pulled away from Joey Okada there. And Braden, he's way out in front. as we complete lap number 6. Right now, most of the drivers trying to work the bottom line. Joey working the bottom as Braden goes up top out of turn number 4. We complete lap number 7. Taking a look a little further back, there's Jarrett Kramer in 12th, followed by Seth Kramer. You got Grant Sexton and Corey Day. Corey Day up to 14th. As we got our caution out on the racetrack. Eric. Oh, him in an 83 make contact, and Eric goes upside down for the wild ride. And so does Corey Day. Getting a piece of the action. There's Grant there in the 3 machine. Devin Mayo, your race leader. You're watching the California Lightning Sprints Esports League. We'll throw if we have another caution, we'll throw the schedule up for the 2022 season of the California Lightning Sprints. Green flag back in the air, Devin Mayo. Joey in that second spot, he works the bottom. Mayo works up high, and there goes Braden there. In the 73, battling with Joey. Give it to Braden. Trevor Blue now. Trying to make a move, but we got caution back on the racetrack. Cohen Shaw. Little 3 wide action. And he having some technical difficulties, gets spun around. But there's your 2022 Lightning Sprints schedule. Devin Mayo, your race leader. Braden Chermont in second. Joe Akana there in third. AJ Bender, Trevor Ballou, your top 5. We're back to racing. 11 laps in the books, 29 to go. Mayo up there flirting with the wall. Caution back on the racetrack. David Gasper bringing out this one. In that 25 machine. He gets a little loose, gets in those U tires there. Spins out to the infield. Make sure to check out the California Lightning Sprints Esports League. Lights are out. We're going to let him loose out of turn number 4. Base truck pulled ahead. Here we go. Back to racing as we complete lap number 12. Devin Mayo to the top shelf there. Braden Chermont in second. Joey O'Connor there in third. That 88 machine. Then you have AJ Bender and Trevor Ballou, your top 5. Ballou in that 88 machine. Rudy Padilla there in that 6th position. And then Austin in 7th. Ashing out on the racetrack. That was, let's see, Cohen Shaw on the 7. Actually, there's a little bump in the bacon ahead. And he just gets into the back of him. Devin Mayo, your race leader. He's led every lap so far of this 40-lap main event. Joey Ancona there in second. Braden Chermont in third. Trevor Ballou and Rudy Padilla. Lights are out. We're going to go back racing out turn number 4. Base car starts to pull ahead. Here we go. Back to racing out of turn number 4. Devin Mayo. He goes to the top shelf. Joey Ancona there in second. Joey working the bottom, so is Braden. AJ Bender. He's in that 4th spot with Trevor Ballou and Rudy Padilla there. They're battling for 5th and 6th on the board. As David Mayo way out in front from Joey Ancona there in second. As we get our caution out on the racetrack. Owen Shaw on that 7 machine. Having some technical difficulties. Gets in the outside wall and bounces off the turns 1 and 2 wall there. Looks like he's going to call it a night. Devin Mayo, your race leader. Joey Ancona is second. Braden Chermont in third. AJ Bender, Trevor Ballou, your top 5. Rudy Padilla, and you got Grant Sexton, Austin Ruscroft, Corey Day, and Chad Ragsdale, your top 10. 11th, Seth Kramer, Aiden Welch, Joey Lindgren, and Jarrett Kramer. Here we go, back to racing out turn number 4. Good start for Devin Mayo. Joey in that 2nd spot. Devin just has a run off the exit of the turns. Here comes Joey, so we're halfway down, halfway to go in this 40-lap main event. Braden Chermont in that 3rd position. There's AJ Bender in fourth. Then you got Trevor Ballou and Grant Sexton battling as we have another caution on the racetrack. The 41 machine of Corey Day. Oh, just gets up on the outside wall and gets on the side, lands on all fours after it's all said and done. Devin Mayo, and that's 71. There's Joey and Okona. There's Trevor Ballou. Here we go, back to racing out turn number 4. 21 laps in the books. The top 3 goes to the top shelf. Trevor Ballou there working the top shelf. AJ Bender working the bottom. Bender to the bottom. He'll slide in front of Trevor as AJ takes that 4th spot. Now Ballou back underneath him with slide job, and here comes AJ back around him. They better watch out. Here comes Grant Sexton in the 3 machine. He's really loose on turn number 4. He'll take that 5th spot. Grant Sexton up 11 spots. Oh. AJ Bender around to bring out the caution. AJ Bender in that 21 machine. He was your 2021 Turkey Night Sprint Car champion. Also looks like Aiden Welch involved. Lights are back out. 15 laps to go on this 40-lap main event. Devin Mayo, Joey, and Braden, your top 3. Grant Sexton up 12 spots. Trevor Ballou, get your top 5. Base car going to pull forward. We're back to racing out of turn number 4. Joey gets a little loose there. Gets into the inside U-tires. But he'll pull away in that 2nd spot. Look at Grant Sexton. He's now up to 3rd in that 3 machine. Up 13 spots since the start of the race. As Braden goes to the inside. He hits the inside U-tires. It's going to slow him up a little bit. Rudy Padilla there in that 5th spot. The track is slick. You see these cars all swirling, getting loose. Meanwhile, up front, give it to Devin Mayo, your race leader, in that 71M machine. Joey making a good run on Devin Mayo. Closing it on the tail tank. He goes to the bottom of turn number 3 as Devin Mayo stays up high on turn number 4. Joey with a good run on the bottom. He's going to lose ground on turn number 2. AJ Bender slowing pace on the bottom there. Grant Sexton, Ed, Joey Lingren. They're battling for third. Giving Joey Lingren your quick qualifier tonight. Meanwhile, up front, look at Joey O'Connor there. Does he have anything for your race leader? He does. Down the back straightaway. He takes the race lead. That's Devin Mayo working the bottom on lap 34 complete. Joey O'Connor, your race leader, as the caution comes out. That's a good green flag stint there. Chad Ragsdale, the 83 machine. Flirts with the outside wall out turn number 2. Goes to the bottom, hit those U tires, and around he goes. Lights are out. We're going to race it out. Turn number 4. The closing laps of tonight's 40-lap main event with the California Lightning Sprints Esports League. Green flag in the air. 5 laps to go for Joey. Up to the top shelf there, Devin Mayo and Joey Lingren. Caution back out on the racetrack. Seth Graber involved. Gets a little tap from Corey Day there. Joey O'Connor, your race leader. Devin Mayo, Joey Lingren, your top 3. All right, back to racing out turn number 4. The top 3 goes to the top shelf, ripping the lip out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway. Joey O'Connor there, your race leader. Devin Mayo in second. Joey Lingren, your top 3. Then it's Braden Chermont, and you got Grant Sexton, your top 5. Out of turn number 4, 2 laps to go for Joey O'Connor. Caution back out on the racetrack. Grant Sexton involved in that 3 machine. Oh, got tapped from the 88 machine, and around he goes. green, white, checkered. Joey Ancona, your race leader. Devin Mayo and Joey Lingren, your top three. Braden Chermont. Then you got Trevor Blue in fifth. Austin Ruskoff in sixth. Eric Greco. Rudy Padilla. Chad Ragsdale. Jarrett Kraber and Grant Sexton in 11th. They got Seth Kraber, AJ Bender, Corey Dake, Owen Shaw, Aiden Welch, Alexander Harper, James Turnbull, David Gasper, and Dakota Dillon. Rounding out your field. We're back to race it out, turn number 4. 2 laps to go for Joey Ancona. To the top shelf out, turn number 2, Devin Mayo in that second spot there. Mayo will stay high at turns 3 out at turn number 4. The white flags are waving for Joey Ancona. Out of turn number 2 for the final time. Down the back straightaway. Joey will go to the low side, slide up on exit turn number 4. Joey Ancona coming home with a win. David Mayo in second. Joey Lingren in third. Braden Chermont and Trevor Ballou, your top 5. With your California Sprints Esports League 360 winged sprint cars as your finisher results are on the board there. All right, we'll be right back with post-race interviews. All right, welcome back to Ultimate Dirt TV. We'll see if anybody comes into the waiting room for post-race interviews, but here is your rundown. Joey Ancona there, your race winner. Devin Mayo is second. Joey Lingren. Braden Chermont. Then you got Trevor Ballou, your top 5. Austin Ruskoff. Eric Greco. Then you got Chad Ragsdale, Rudy Padilla, and Grant Sexton, your top 10. 11th is Jarrett Kraber. Seth Kraber comes home 12th. AJ Bender comes home 13th. Corey Day 14th. Owen Shaw in 15th. Aiden Welch. Alexander Harper. James Turnbull. David Gasper and Dakota Dillon round out your field. We'll go ahead and interview your third place finisher tonight, Joey. You came home with a quick time, heat racing version, top 3 finish. How do you rank your night?
No, it's pretty good after getting wrecked out lap 1, but it is what it is. Had to pile through the cautions, caution after caution after caution, but yeah, ended up P3. Felt really good at the end. Felt like I had a winning car at the end, but just ran out of laps. House of Speed gave me a ball setup for Cedar Lake, but yeah.
Definitely. Yeah. I mean, they reset the track. I'm sure that helped at the very beginning, but like you said, you got wrecked, got a wreck, you had to go to the back. And by the time you got up front, the track is practically gone, huh?
I personally think it was probably one of the racier trucks I've seen at Cedar. I don't know what's kept happening in the back, but it is what it is. Just felt like I had a good car, just couldn't really pull it together at the end.
Well, go ahead and thank your fine sponsors making it all possible for you.
House of Speed for the setups, T46 for the car I had, Down Under Photography for all your photography needs, and Dameron Racing for real life, and yeah.
All right, that's Joey coming home in third tonight. Congratulations, sir.
Thank you.
And give about a minute for your other two to come in, Joey and Devin Mayo. In the 88A machine. Joey O'Connor and Kona. Kona Motorsports. Swindell Speed Labs on that car. Devin Mayo led the majority of the race in that 71M machine. Coming home in second tonight. Well, looks like we're not going to get your top two, so we're going to head and conclude tonight. Want to thank the Sideways Designs California Lightning Sprints Esports League. Make sure to check out the California Lightning Sprints. Here's their schedule up there. March 19th, the CLS Winged Ventura Raceway. Then you got Bakersfield Speedway. On March 25th. They're racing all the way to November 15th at Bakersfield Speedway. Mark your calendars. There'll be a track near you if you're in California. All right, Joey O'Connor winning the t-shirt by Timeless 40-lap A main tonight. This has been a production of Ultimate Dirt TV. I'm Steve McMillan. Until next time, God bless. Stay safe, everyone.